Hello class, welcome to the third week. I hope you're having a good weekend so far. Today I'm sitting in our backyard. We have a fruit tree right there, some other green stuff back there, and it's already almost 7:45. That's one of the advantages of summertime. It's still light. Look at this. Anyway, I enjoyed reading your posts about the book Flatland, and I noticed a couple interesting things. Let's see, I like the way Casey summed it up. She says, even though we cannot perceive something completely, does not mean that it does not exist. Reality does not depend on our perceptions. Rather, our perceptions limit our experience of reality, just like the characters in Flatland. Oh, you can hear the train in the background. And several of you also commented about what Patricia said. She says this, acknowledging our perceptions and the limitations that come with it opens the doors to being humbly curious. We ask because we are limited human beings. That's a beautiful phrase, humbly curious. And then also several of you compared perceptions and understanding to some of the other areas of life. I really love the way that Monique talked about how the idea of training horses and getting to know them. Horses are on a whole different level of understanding, but a skilled horse trainer can get to know horses well and communicate well with them. Jose said something interesting about hypercubes. If a hypercube were to come down to our dimension and reveal itself, I would not be able to experience it in its purest form. Miro mentioned a popular Christian song from the Middle East, which includes this line, "What our eyes see is not all of the reality. There is a spiritual realm, and there is the will of God." Here, I'll actually play you a little bit of that song.
في السما وفي لله مشيئة مش كل علينا مش كل الحقيقة في عالم روحي في السما وفي لله مشيئة.
I'll post some of the links to these videos below. And by the way, you don't have to post just text in your discussions. If you find an interesting video or an interesting image, you can post that in your discussions too. Canvas lets you put more than just text in there, so feel free to be creative there if you want. Okay, so here's what's coming up. There are no videos or discussions required for class number 5. Instead, be reading the Flatland book and writing your paper. And by the way, if you're having trouble visualizing some of what that looks like with Flatland, just do a YouTube search for Flatland and you'll find lots of different interesting ways that people have visualized that and imagined that. There's even some movie versions of it. Also, quiz number 1 is coming up. That's the first test. It's on Wednesday. There are some homework help videos that may be helpful for you to study. It's an open notes, open book test, so just be ready to do some of the problems just like the homework problems. On Tuesday, you have your group conference number 1. And basically I just want you to get together with your group on your own and discuss the things you've been learning, maybe some ideas about your paper, some ideas about Flatland, your creative project. And you'll need to choose a time. You guys, it's up to you, you can choose your own time among your group. Now, when we did the first one, we chose 10 a.m. for the morning group, 12 for the noon group, 3 p.m. for the afternoon, and 7 p.m. for the evening group. But you guys can feel free, if you as a group want to pick some other time that works better, that would be fine too. Actually, to discuss this kind of thing, go to the courses and groups and then click on your group, then click discussions, then click general discussion. And that's where you and your group can talk about whatever you want to in that place there. Okay, I think that's all the announcements. I hope you guys are doing well, and I look forward to seeing you online.